showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to San Diego and Snapdragon Stadium, the home of the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Aztecs will kick it away and get this game going. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
And the Ducks have first and 10 here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to throw yet again. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pass complete on the crosser. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with time.
Touchdown, Ducks! They cap the drive with 6 points.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Off the play fake on first down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Picked off. Tackle made after
Defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up for the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up with the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quick throw over the middle. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick pass. The catch is made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, San Diego State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to chuck it again. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking right down the field for a touchdown. And there's the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll feed the back again. Crosses the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Aztecs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And a A touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pass caught, second down now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Now it's second down here. They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return. But the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They finally stop him now before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Aztecs are in the red zone now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown,
this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? He'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Running with purpose. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And the Aztecs looking to keep this drive moving. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. The 40, at the 30, inside the 20, the 10. And he steps out at the 2, so close to a pick 6, but a tremendous play.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And the Ducks come to the line with first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. It's the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Ducks! This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The San Diego State offense on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. He makes the grab. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Looking for a man. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense really clicking here. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's got it with room to run. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back? Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Well, someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The RPO caught to the right. Big screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, San Diego State. Way too much speed on that play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score. Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he
takes this from inside the 5. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The Aztecs lining up here on 1st and 10. Now here's the toss play. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Chew and block with the running game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He fires downfield. Touchdown, Aztecs. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Now here he goes, and it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That keeps the score. San Diego State 49, Oregon 41.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Leaning on the run game here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
And the Aztecs will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
1st and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Ducks! Still no answer for this offense.
Well, here we go, Chris. They get the touchdown, and now it's all about the 2-point play. Which play do you go with? Under a minute to go and a chance to tie this game up.
listen to the crowd trying to help their defense stop the two-point try. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he will get in. The two-point conversion will tie this game up late. Could be headed for overtime. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Breaking tackles and going. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The back's got it. The offense recovers the fumble with the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. A chance to be a hero and win it from 53 yards out. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. A chance to be a hero and win it from 53 yards out. Long enough and good. A walk-off game winner. Wow. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.